you ever had that sinking feeling when you meet someone for the first time and they just respond by saying, "Oh, I was actually stalking you on social media"? Oh my goodness, if you are anything like me, you start combing through everything that you have ever posted. You start thinking about all those photos from middle school that are super cringy, that are definitely still public somewhere. You start thinking about that Facebook post that your mom tagged you in, that's really, really embarrassing. Oh man, someone knowing us can be really terrifying. But you know what's really funny is there's someone who actually does know us and like really, really knows us, and that's God. And that can be terrifying or that can be comforting. Psalm 139:1 says, "O Lord, you have examined my heart and you know everything about me." Thankfully, those people that are scrolling on our social medias don't actually know everything about us, but man, God does. And what do we even know about God? I think the difference between God knowing us being terrifying and being comforting is actually what we know about God. If we know God and we know God deeply and truly, then we know how much He loves us. We know how much He's willing to sacrifice to be in relationship with us. And man, is that comforting. King David, who wrote that psalm that we just read together, actually goes on later to ask God to search him and to know him even deeper so that he can walk in step closer with God. Man, if you know anything about King David's life, I'm not sure that I would be asking God to be examining me if I was David. And you know, we all have things that we feel like are maybe a little bit too embarrassing for God. Sometimes we have things that we feel like are too embarrassing to talk about in the open or to let live on our feed, so to speak. But man, what would our lives look like if we decided to not hide anything from God, to walk in true, real relationship with Him and to let Him change our hearts and our lives? Because man, God already knows us. He already knows everything about us, and He loves us deeply. God not only knows who we are now, but God knows who we're becoming. Man, that's not even something that we get to know. God knows us better than we know ourselves. And we get to just walk alongside God, and we get to trust in His all-knowing, all-powerful, and loving hands.